Well, I'm gonna go jump in the tractor here and go look at my international parts stash. Here is my junk cab that I had, that I was saving for something, I don't know what, and had a spare roof and door tops. I think I was going to chop something and I never did. So this should have all the proper opening that I want. That'll make my doors square. I might have to come back, because the way I cut these off, just to arrange this area of the cab so she's square-ish. I might need to come and get these yet. But for now, I'm gonna grab the tops and that roof. So I'm strictly just grabbing this roof so I don't have to, or I just have it lying around when I need it, and I'm not digging around here at night. I'll deal with the door tops or my doors later. I can always go back and grab that stuff. All right, so tonight's plan. I don't really have a plan. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna leave my roof intact, because that was so much work. That was just crazy. So I'm yeah. Oh, mind you, I just took the back off. You have to scab do the whole roof. Now I'm on the fence again. What to do? No, we're leaving that cab there. Not talking myself out of it, it's staying there. For the amount of time it took me to screw around with that, I probably could have had this whole thing welded on. So I'm going to unbolt it back here, but I'm going to cut it, not quite at the seam, but I'll probably come back about 1 inch. And that's how I'm going to cut this off. And then I'll come up and over into the roof somewhere, because I have to put a new roof skin on it when it's said and done. So yes, that's the plan. I'm going to take that. For now though, I think what I'm going to do, just to get a feel of what things look like, I'm just going to mock up a bit of wood here. I'm going to grab that cab, the back, and sort of mock it up on here, see what we're working with. Right off the bat, I know I'm gonna have to, the cab is gonna end up being longer than the space I have provisioned here, so I'm gonna have to just lift and just move this box back a little bit, just to make some room. So I'm gonna do that right away here. So I think that's pretty close to where it's got to go. Like it's a little bit too tall, but that's about right because it makes the doors about the right size for that door, but in a full square. Like a full-size door. Makes for a big truck, but I want to be able to bring my dogs, or if we do a road trip or we bring people with, that they can have somewhere to sit and comfortable. I don't want it to be all squishy and stuff. That's the reasoning for the extended cab or the crew cab, because I don't have a pickup truck right now that I can tow or do anything with, so that's the purpose of this thing. So you can see she's been squished pretty good back here. I'll have to take some out of the box, but I'm hoping not a lot. I'm hoping only 4 to 6 inches, something like that. So it still gets me over a 7 foot, like, you know, I can't move everything over. And I'll have this weird overhang. So, yeah. Whatever I do, I'll make it work. So I've been sitting here for a while staring at this thing, and I think I came up with sort of a solution. I think I'm going to unbolt this, but I'm not taking it off on the front part of the cab. I'm going to probably slice her somewhere along this line, this seam. The hard part is figuring out roughly in here. I'm going to cut it, because I want to leave the inside. So I'll leave the inside, somehow slice across and figure out a way I'm going across here. That way I can graft this into this section, keep the good back. This one, who cares? I'm just going to cut it, and it just has to morph into this part a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing. I'll keep staring at it a little more here, see if I can come up with a different idea again. It just boils down to this panel's in really nice shape, so it should be the outside of this cab. Even though you don't see half of it. It's just friggin' murdered up on top there. And that whole corner is just destroyed. So I'm kind of matching things here, trying to get things to work. But I think I have an idea, and I'm probably going to stick with it. Because I can cut this out. Yeah, I'm going to cut this part out to do the slice that I'm talking about. I'll support the cab with some kind of a mount up and down. That way, after that, I can actually focus on getting my floor in. And yeah, my floor with the door sitting in there, that can sit here. I can get those two scabbed together, squared up, and then I will put this part here, and then this part will go onto the back after everything's said and done, because I'm going to have to quarter this thing crazy and get it to do some different things that it's not supposed to. But yeah, again, enough talking. Time to start cutting stuff apart. All right, final stretch here. So my plan, I got the cab, back of the cab is unbolted. I am going to cut this sucker under the seam here. I'm going to cut right up to the seam, and I'm just going to saw straight across. To me, that'll just be the easiest, less hassle. If I do that, that should be the same on the other cab, hopefully. From there I can peel it back a little bit, and then I can end up doing a butt weld, and then it should be okay because it'll be across the crown, so it'll be much easier to weld that way. So I did the bracing inside to hold the cab up. I think I have everything loose in here. I just got to pop it free. I'm gonna go make a cut into here, and then I'm gonna follow along on the inside a bit, just so the whole inner structure comes with the my slice back here. So we'll start cutting. So I haven't been doing a lot of filming because I'm just sitting here bringing on the suck and just trying to figure stuff out. Not a lot of stuff is just falling in place, but I kind of have a game plan. So I've like notched this out because this door has to come out to this door, which is like 3.5 inches away, and then this thing wants to go right flush with this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm notching this out, but I'm gonna have to open the floor up because the doors have to get widened. Like they have to, the floor pan has to get widened up, but we got all this structural bracing inside of there. So I might just do a zip down it, and then I can do a nice cut down the middle of the floor here, and then I can pry this open, get this resting in its place, remove some of this floor, but anyways, get some of it there so I can kind of zang it in place and see how things fit and look. Yep, definitely was definitely a lot of work. Didn't say it was going to be easy, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to keep hacking and slashing, and then I'll update you once I got something figured out here. word, was that a lot of work? Holy. I think the worst of it's done. Well, there's still lots to do, but that was thinking hard. Just getting stuff lined up. That was the hard part. There's still like 1,000 hours of stuff to do here yet, but holy. Well, whatever. I don't have this post in. This is just tacked in. I still have to build the whole other post yet. So we just have a tack holding that one in. The back panel's just sitting on there just so I can get a feel of how spacious this cab will be. It's very nice. It's very nice. These doors don't really open yet. Not till I get that post in. So my plan of attack tomorrow is going to be getting this cab situated again. So with that, I'm going to be coming here, and I'm pretty much at this point, same as I did in the other one, I'm going to slice this through, but I'm not taking any of the inside structure. So I'm going to do that. I'll just, I don't know, whatever, come back, boink that thing down about an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches all the way down. And then I'll scab that in one side and the other. So that'll come all the way up, and then hopefully up into this section, and then, you know, back a little bit, because I'm gonna have to build all this anyways. I could leave these doors like this. People do that. I don't like it. I'm going to square them up. That's my goal. I'm just gonna then just have one big vent window there. Yeah. Well, I guess my game plan here is to get this post in. I think that's where I'm going to start here. Start carving up this lid. Well, there's a lot of Mickey Mousing around. What you learn to do is you do the passenger side first, so you learn from your mistakes, and you don't have to stare at them every time you walk up to your vehicle. But yeah, we got the post in. It's really rough, but it's in. We still need, there's no bracing because this doesn't tie into the roof line yet, so the center post is still a little wobbly, but not as bad as it could be. But like, this door works, functions. We still need more work in here, but it's tacked in place and does as it should. And then this door, the hinge is still a little tight, but it works. You can see how we had to slice the floor to get the cab to line up with the other part, but that's okay. That is quite all right. I just have the one post up top to hold these two sections together. This door still needs a little bit of work, but it works. Yep. It's starting to look like a four-door. So now all the Mickey Mousing I did here, I got to do on the other side. So I'm going to quickly mash through that so my doors work, and then I think I can call it a night. That'll probably be her by the time I'm done. So like I say, this post isn't in. It's just screwed on right now. They're not actually, nothing's welded together yet. All the inner bits in here for this door have been welded in, so that part's good. It's just there's still a little bit of flex in here, but like I say, it's only this one little piece holding the doors on right now. So yeah. So let's get to the other side. Fun times. Well, that side didn't go as nice. Well, actually, it went better. But that panel, because I had to use that one smashed door frame, it was, she was pretty rough. Pretty rough. So, the gaps aren't great, but it's only because this panel has like just been murdered beyond anything here. But we'll work with what we got. It's not going to be a shiny, pretty truck. It's probably just going to get It's probably just going to get red oxide primer. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, anyways. Plans could change yet. This door's sort of working. It's because that post still isn't supported, so there's a bit of a drop. She's a little bit of a dangler there, because I don't have a lot holding her together. Once we get this post all beefed up and built, that should help a heck of a lot. And then I just have a quick brace there, but my plan is to use as much of that other roof that I can, probably up to somewhere there. And then the parts I brought in, I'd like to use them if I can. If I can't, I'm going to use the fronts of the doors just to get it square, because I do notice they taper smaller. They get smaller as it goes to the front. So we'll figure it out. This door up near the front needs to come out yet, so I kind of need to get inside, get a ram, push that thing out, because it's not sitting where she should be. It's supposed to be like way out here a bit. And then I guess these doors transition a little funny, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, figure it out, because you see here it's pretty square. This door, for some reason, I guess the front one does it too, it kind of peters out. So I was trying to get this line straight as I can. And then, I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get there. For now, I'm just trying to get the doors open and close. And then this is the roof section. So this one here will get buzzed onto the other roof. Probably, whatever, I'm gonna cut it. But I'm probably just gonna go up into the higher part of the crown, and I'm probably just gonna cut it off, because the skin's just not gonna work. But I'll probably keep it around, because if a guy chops a roof, that's a good, nice round piece for something. But I'll probably, off one of my junk cars there, maybe steal a roof skin and try to scab it on top. Yeah. So, I think that's where we're gonna put this one. I'm gonna fart around with that post a little bit more tonight, but I think I'm done filming as far as that goes. So I ended up cutting this door apart and dropping it back down again, or raising it, that's what it was. So now the bottom's actually level. That would have drove me nuts, so I figured I may as well do it, because the handles were a hair bit off from side to side. And then this side, I threw a ratchet, I pulled the truck up to the hoist and had a ratchet strap, and then I pulled the door out, and then I got this post all welded. It still has a hang here, because you can see there's still no strength. Once that post is all made, then she'll be better. Front doors are nice, even though this thing's just haggard all the way up. Just a crap gap. Oh well. It's a beater. Because this thing here is just murdered. I guess it happens at both doors. Somebody must have backed into something. Because this one's just smashed. This one's smashed and somebody's welded it all up too. So it's all good. Let's put that on the driver's side. Mint. Ah, well. We're getting closer. Soon progress is going to slow down, because you're not going to see big drastic changes, and that's when the world of suck comes on, trying to get things squared up. So it looks like these doors, like these lines are, yeah, pretty good. They're not great, but they're okay. I'll be okay with them. Just a slight little schwank. Up here though, you can see it kind of goes, wow. So I'm thinking when I redo the front part of this, I'm gonna have to cut this part of the door out just to get this square. Like this actually tapers in faster than the back. I think I was explaining that, but so yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff I gotta do. Hopefully it'll fix up when I grab these other rear posts like I was saying. Maybe if I use these and use the rears, it'll just naturally want to be right. I don't know, we'll find out. But I think I gotta call it early. It's what, 10:45. I guess tomorrow's plan is I'm gonna cut this off and start scabbing those things up top. I don't know if I should be doing that or the door first. I gotta figure out some way to get some strength into this. I might smash a pipe into there and try to get that to work, but yeah, I don't know. But like I said, I think that's where I'll leave her. I'll thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.